I finished walking West Highland Way. I didn't walk all the way to Fort William. I stopped at Glencoe area. That was my original plan. Still, in 7 days I walked more than 130 kilometers, which was pretty hard with my load. Not bad for an old man. Now I'm in Glencoe area. I'm actually near Kinlochleven village. And this morning I started a new hike just in the area to do photography and video. I found this beautiful stream coming down the mountain and decided that I will stay here for overnight camp. A little noisy, but it will help me to sleep. Sun just went down behind me, behind the mountain, and you can see fogs coming down and a little bit of snow on the top. It's getting chilly. So it's time for me to cook dinner and go to sleep, and in the morning I will look for interesting images in this area. Right near my tent across the river, I found this. It actually has bullets in it. Wow. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Glorious morning. Just took a little wash in my waterfall. My friends midges immediately saw my flash and went after it. Just wanted to show you around because it's so beautiful. I woke up early in the morning. I was trying to catch morning light, but it was very hazy. It's still very hazy, so it wasn't possible for me to do any shots. Let me just get on the top of this hill and I'll give you 360. Got my coffee. Feeling a little better. Also wind came and took midges away, and I know we're talking a lot about midges, but trust me, that's the only one thing that can ruin your life here, because even though I bought this kind of stuff that supposedly protects you, either they find tiny places where I didn't apply it or they bite it anyway. In general, if you're afraid of bugs, Scotland will be a hard place to be in, because it seems like they have every bug on earth and then some. That's a joke, of course. A lot of bugs. Anyway, my plan for today. I will look around this area, still trying to get some pictures. I saw yesterday some interesting ideas for images along the waterfalls, but all of them kind of miss this oomph factor. They were nice, but not that nice. So I took some anyway. All this area, what you see, is very boggy. It's very soft, and when you step on it, your foot is going down and the water comes up, so it's all wet. And it's pretty dry right now because last 2 weeks was no rain, but still plenty of water. That was one of the reasons why I put my camp here, because I looked everywhere and I couldn't find a single spot. So that was the only dry spot I found. Was not particularly a good one. I was fighting all night with my mattress sliding down the tent because it's not flat. Anyway, the mountain behind me is where I'm going this morning. If you look somewhere in the middle, you see this thin stripe. The mountain is cut in half. That's where the trail is. When I get there, I thought I will fly a drone just to give you perspective, the size, and me walking with a backpack. And then I go around the mountain. I don't know what's on the other side. I saw some pictures. It's pretty bare because that's already pretty high. I'll look for a camp there. I met 2 hikers. Yesterday, in the whole day, I only met 4 hikers, and 2 of them told me that it's also very boggy at the top, so it'll be the same thing, just kind of soft ground with grass and with water underneath. In general, this hike is actually a day hike. If you go light, it's not a problem. For me, first of all, I carry load, but most importantly, I'm coming here to take pictures, so I don't want just to walk through and go back home. That's why I decided that I will spend 3 nights on this hike. We'll see how it works out. So far so good. Even though I couldn't take any great shots, I'm enjoying myself very much. A little update. So I climb up the mountain, and then it was Stalker's Pass going zigzag all the way to the top. So actually the mountain I showed you and the snow on the top, the snow is right behind me. So I'm at the very top. The views are spectacular. Light unfortunately is not so much because it's very hazy. I had a quick connection with my phone because there is no connection in the area, and I got alerts that the bad weather's coming. But the main problem is that yes, I'm here at summit and I can continue up the summit, but there is no water. So I have like I don't know, quarter liter left. So I decided that I'll just go back. I must say that the trail up here was a little scary. I'm not afraid of heights, but it was very narrow, like for mountain goat. So I'm not looking forward to walk it back, but I don't see any other choice. Wish me luck, and I'll see you at the bottom. But I'll show you the panoramic views. Even though light is not so good, they're stunning. It's just so beautiful. Hello again. This is my new camp. I will explain you what happened in the past few hours. Just wanted to show you location of my camp because I think it's really cool. So my tent, on this side I have a lake and mountains with some snow. More mountains on this side. Big mountain here with another lake. And it goes all the way there. So I decided to go back. So I zigzagged down back to this level because when I was at the top I saw a few lakes here, interesting mountain, the range of mountains on the other side, and I looked around, found this place for camping. Looks pretty good. The good thing is that weather changed and clouds came, beautiful clouds. So I'm gonna walk around and see for interesting compositions here because I have all the good elements. I have mountains, I have lakes, I have clouds, and hopefully tonight I will make some interesting images, and then we'll see what's gonna happen overnight and tomorrow. Listen. That's what I love about wild camping. It's so quiet that my ears ring. You can hear insects sometimes, but because there is no trees here, you can't hear the wind. it's unbelievable how quiet it is. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful morning. Last night I was just taking picture of the ridge of mountain there with sunset clouds, and rain came. So the warning was right. Started pouring. I was running from that hill all the way to the tent, still got wet. Doesn't matter. And that actually stopped my photography for the night. I went to sleep, slept really nicely with this noise of rain, except that in the middle of the night I heard some interesting noises, and I opened the window in my tent and I saw that here on the hill right near the lake, it was one deer was standing, and a few more went down for the water, so he was on guard. I couldn't see them very well excuse me, because it was I'm losing my voice, because it was kind of dark, but still it was so nice. And this morning I have ducks on the lake. I mean, this is my magic kingdom. There is no people, just me and animals. What can you say? I decided not to go anywhere because it's really interesting area, and the short walks everywhere gives me interesting opportunities, because when you're walking every day like I did on the West Highland Way, or I did yesterday, at the end of the day you're so tired you can't think straight, and it's not really good if you're trying to do something creative. So this is my camp for tonight as well. After that I will return to Kinlochleven, but now it's time for coffee and breakfast. Just went around my camp looking for different images, and there is a beautiful valley behind this hill, goes very, very far away with interesting shaped mountains. And right now it's actually very nice clouds, but light is very hazy, it's very harsh sunlight. It's 10 a.m. And then I also found a big patch of snow up in the mountain with a large group of deer. They look like these toy figures on a white background of snow. That was interesting. There are a couple of places here where I can shoot. The problem is for landscape photography, for cityscape photography, if you want to get really dramatic shots, you usually do it at the sunrise or sunset and then twilight. And in summer it's really next to impossible, because right now, for example, sunset is at 9:30 p.m. and sunrise at 4:30 p.m. But in reality, it doesn't get dark until midnight, and an hour later it's already started getting bright again. So you really don't have time either to sleep or to take pictures. It's better to do this kind of things in fall, spring. Winter is perfect if you can deal with the cold. So I doubt I will get much of twilight photography here. Watching deer on the snow relaxing, and ducks in the water, I understand that it's a good idea. It's about plus 20 Celsius easily, and it's hot. So I thought that maybe I will just take a dip in the lake. Well, I must say that I'm a lousy weatherman, because everything looked good and I just said that it's not gonna rain, or I don't think that it's gonna rain, and there you go. Now it came from the north, it's behind me. My tarp is actually standing more from the southeast, because that's where it came yesterday. So far so good. It's pretty strong. It went through the valley behind me first, and it was a couple of thunders, nothing special. Right now it's just very strong rain, so we'll see, but I was well prepared because I saw it coming, so I kind of went around, fixed everything and so on, so hopefully everything's gonna be fine. Talk to you later. It's been raining for more than 3 hours now. The heavy rain stopped, but it's like sprinkles from time to time. Everything looks pretty grim. That part looks interesting in respect to photography, so maybe later I can get some picture. Right after the massive rain, a big group of hikers went down the mountain, very cheerful, very wet. They didn't have any camping gear, they were day walkers. And then on the other side of the lake over there, somebody put a small tent, but they left, so I think it's 2 people. That's pretty much it. It's almost 6 o'clock now. I think I will cook dinner soon, and then pray that maybe something out there with this heavy clouds and mountains, maybe something will work out there, because the sunset is to the left from here.